Okay, everyone, we're live. Okay. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
I will read this very long preamble on the agenda, which is apparently required unless Joe wants to.
I don't have it in front of me. That would be
Slacker.
Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the Open Meeting Law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitation on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Southborough Historical Commission will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the town's website at https://www.southboroughtown.com. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen to the meeting may do so in the following manner again at southboroughtown.com/remote meetings. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so, despite best efforts, we will post on Southborough's website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. So, Joe, do you want to call it to order one last time? Can he hear me?
He's muted. I don't know why he's muted.
Call a meeting to order. Humbly present.
All right. So I guess the first thing on the agenda is administrative. Approve the minutes from February 26, 2020. And did everyone look at those, and do I have to make a motion, or do you?
You can make a motion.
Okay.
I'll make a motion. We accept the minutes.
Okay.
I second the motion.
Okay, let's vote to accept the moments from February 26, 2020. All in favor?
Aye.
You guys, we have to, for this, we have to do a roll call vote.
Humbly aye.
Yeah. Battles, aye.
Deansborough, aye.
Gleason, aye.
Thank you, Kate.
It's only because I've been taking minutes at meetings that I know this.
All right. Treasurer's report.
Okay, so when was our last meeting?
February 26th.
So since then, the only other things I've paid is I've paid 2 of our Spectrum internet bills. The other thing I was going to ask for you guys to support was, I don't know if anybody has over the past couple of months been up to the museum, but I had one of the historical signs ordered for the museum that says, I don't know, the Flag School, and it's really lovely, and it's one of the historical signs from town. And I thought it was reasonable I paid for it at this point, and I thought it was reasonable for the commission to pay for it. It's only $62 all in. But I just wanted to get everybody's approval on that.
Absolutely.
Anybody opposed? I will say that with that in mind, just to make you feel better. So as you all know, our budget had been $3,500 at last town meeting. It got knocked down to $2,500. Our fiscal year ends in June, and we do still have about just over $1,600 left still. So
Uh-oh. Okay.
yeah, Yeah, so we have to figure out how to spend it again. So I did keep that in mind when I ordered that sign for the museum, that it's only $62 and our budget certainly allows for it. So as long as you guys are all in support, I'm going to have accounting pay me the $62. Do we need to vote on that officially, Joe, or can we just discuss it? We should vote on it? Okay, well, I don't want to make a motion to pay myself, so.
I'll make a motion to pay for the historical sign.
A second.
What was the amount?
$62.
I have to put that in the minutes. To pay
Um,
$60.
You can. I don't know that you have to necessarily, but sure, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think it's good. Like when I try to sell those signs to people, I always tell them like they're super reasonable, they're beautiful quality. We don't make any money off of it. It just goes straight to the artisan. He's an older gentleman that does it all on his own out of Rhode Island. So I think it's worth it to support him too, and for our museum to have, you know, one of the signs that a lot of the houses do in town. So
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
that's my pitch.
Well done.
What'd you say?
Well done.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
I guess we vote on a motion. Did we do it already?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we voted in the motion, but now we have to roll call
Roll
vote.
call. Okay, Dean Zero, aye.
Hubley, aye.
Battles, aye.
Gleason, aye.
And Amanda, if for some reason you want like my format from one of the planning board or master plan meetings that I've been to with all the roll call votes and stuff, I'll send you a draft.
Yeah, that would be
Because
good.
yeah, you can just cut and paste it really easily, so.
Okay. Thank you. That would be good.
And then Joe, you had sent this, I'm not sure if you sent it to everybody or just me as treasurer, but from the town treasurer, Brian Ballantyne. Just, you know, because of the crisis and everything, I guess they're looking or considering cutting every committee, commission, board's budget down 2% for next year, for fiscal year 21. So it would knock our budget down from 2,500 to 2,467. I don't have an issue with that.
No.
Um,
Kate, what on the next column, it doesn't say fiscal year, whatever, and it's cut 0%. What the heck is that? Do you understand what that is? I can screen.
so that I think. Oh, I don't know.
That was
I don't know.
is that a whole cut? Is that eliminating the budget entirely?
No.
No, it just looks like it's just like an even number that gets lopped off. So instead of 2,500, we'd be at 2,400. But it says cut for 0%. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. I just
Okay.
I just shared my screen.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, oh, aren't you fancy? Yeah, I don't understand that. But
I can
like,
get you a
I mean,
job, Rebecca.
seriously impressive.
What, I mean, I'm curious. I don't know if we necessarily need to know, but the numbers confuse me. The cut 0%
Yeah,
seems
Yeah.
to be
right.
more than the cut 2%. And anyway,
Yeah, like why? So that obviously that 0% is some different number, but
It's
mean,
not a
regardless-
zero.
yeah, exactly. Cause it
It's
takes
not a
100
zero.
bucks off as opposed to just, you know, the $33. But
Maybe it's a
I mean,
flat dollar amount.
yeah, that's what it, but it's not. And maybe it is from like the smaller budgets, but then when you look at the bigger budgets, it's not a flat amount. But I mean, I can't say we do all the years I've been treasurer, we're always looking to spend this money. Obviously the town budget's in a bit of a crisis because of the coronavirus, just like everything else. So
yeah,
I don't have a huge issue with it, but I mean, who knows when town meeting's gonna happen anyway?
yeah.
Because
no.
at this point, it's already been pushed out to, is it the 16th? But it's, I mean, the state of emergency from Charlie Baker's through the 18th now, so I'm sure it's gonna get pushed out. From talking with like the town clerk and stuff, I believe it'll end up being probably early to mid-June anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather, I'm sure the town's going through a prioritizing, the budgets and obviously police, public safeties should be number one. If they got to cut, they got to cut. I'm not opposed to that. As long as
I mean, we
essential
do seem to always
services,
take a hit, but
as long as essential services are still running,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I agree. So, so I think that's all I've got.
Okay.
So thank you.
Cool. Well, Joe, the next item on the agenda is you.
I'm going to step down as chairman.
Oh, okay. I guess, do we have to accept it? Yes, I guess we do.
We've been
Just
talking
as
about this
chairman, Joe?
for months.
Are you just stepping down as chairman?
Yeah, until we can get Jim.
Okay.
Oh, thank you,
Was-
Joe.
If you can let Jim in, that would be great.
Yeah.
I'd like to
recognize-
submit his name to town hall to, as a commission that he's been, a couple meetings further back, and I think that he'd be a good fit for the town and the commission. And it certainly needs more members, but he'll do for now. I'd like to step down from public life for a while. That's really my reason. It has nothing to do with, the workload or something like that. It's, I have enough going on and I need to focus on that.
I'd like to
It's been a
recognize,
pleasure.
well, Joe, I want to thank you for your service. And I know I promised you a cheesecake, but I can't give you virtual cheesecake.
I allow deliveries. And
We'll
you're not getting out of this one, Chief.
We'll
Battles.
work it out. We'll work it out. We'll get something to you and we'll have a celebration of
We
it all.
should have a celebration at some point.
Yeah.
definitely.
Let me know about dropping stuff off because I might strategically plan a walk down Joe Street with my kids
Okay.
and
Oh, to leave your kids there?
intercept that delivery.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's Jim. We recognize Jim Blackstreet.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Hey,
Hi,
Jim.
Joe. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all.
Nice to see
Thank
you.
you.
So Jim, if you're interested, I'd like to submit your name in behalf of the commission to the Board of Selectmen so that you could get appointed to the Historical Commission as soon as possible.
As a member.
As a member, yes, because if I'll wait until, just to sign my resignation until you're appointed. I don't want to leave the commission without without a quorum.
Right. Is this going to be like my security clearance? There'll be a full investigation on my
Absolutely.
feelings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
You've
passed it
you've
before.
already cleared some of the hurdles, so you're all set.
All right. And presume the obligation is just to be at meetings as they occur? Anything beyond that?
Yes.
Is there typically any side committee,
yeah.
work and things like that?
From time to time, we have to go out and visit buildings that have applied for a demolition delay permit. And so you might be required, it's best to have two people go and tour the
Mhm.
building. Beyond that, a town meeting, sometimes we have to, we might be presenting something, have a warrant article that we are presenting and there's participation in that.
Mhm.
I don't know, Joe, can you think of anything beyond that?
No, it's mostly, managing the demolition delay bylaw. That's quite a bit of work. Speaking of that, we have two cases currently pending before the commission. One is a hearing, correct? And the other one is, I don't know if the letter 22 Meadow Lane did we sign off on that?
One of them you signed off on and one of them I was waiting to hear from you. I think 22 Meadow Lane is the one that we have, it's been sent. The
Had
other
what?
one was, that was sent, the letter. I think that one's all, we're up to date.
That's all done?
I believe so. I believe the next step we would have had to meet, whatever, at least, there was nothing else for us to do. The other one is the Walker Street property that I had sent you the letter. But I
Right.
Yeah,
Father
Albert,
Albert wasn't getting back till the end of April, correct?
right.
right.
And where is he?
I don't know.
He was in India.
Well,
They
he
had
must
made-
not-
Back? Yeah, did he get back?
They had some work to do. I think we were gonna write
They
that
needed
out.
to give us a proposal or something, like explain to us what they were gonna do there or something.
correct.
So
Yeah.
we wrote a letter telling them what they had to do, and I sent it to you, Joe, and I asked for your approval because it's signed by you. But it was never sent.
Oh, we need to send that. We need
Okay.
to send that.
All right, will you take another look at it and make sure it's,
Yeah, if you send it to me, because I have no idea where it is at this point.
all right, I'll send it again.
Just send it, and I'll look at it and we'll get that out.
Okay,
Because we've continued their hearing, but they were supposed, he knew, I'm trying to, the building super or what, Kate, do you know what is he in charge of the building and grounds? or-
No, he's like on the parish committee, the parish council or something like that.
Okay, we explained to him what he needed to do, but we were gonna,
Right.
yeah, you're right, we're still gonna send in a letter. We'll make sure that gets out.
Well, and I think that most people know at this point, like, it's hard to, so like even planning board, they're not moving forward with anything because public can't truly participate in these Zoom calls. So when you want to be able to talk back and forth, it's kind of hard. And they didn't seem like they were in a huge rush, and they knew where we were at. With Meadow, we did send that letter, right, Amanda?
yes,
For Meadow Lane? Okay. Because I have that file. That's on my desk, so we're done with that. We issued that they could get the demo permit, correct?
No, they can get the demo permit.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Walker Street is, they had no plans.
Right.
So we asked them, well, you need plans. Like, what is your plan?
Right. Well, and
So
I
they
know the
were-
finance committee there was trying to talk to them because one of the members of the finance committee is also on Shopsy and really wanted them to consider selling that house and using it as affordable housing. So I know there was some stuff going on. Just people were throwing out some options anyway. So anyway, all right. Well, so Jim, that's sort of it, like, is that people will come forward and if there's, they want to tear the house down, then, with our schedule, we try to figure out a way for two of us to go and check the house, and then the rest of the meetings are during our monthly meetings. So,
There's
right?
an occasional additional public hearing.
yeah, right, you're right.
But not very often.
All right, I'm up for it to the degree I can participate. I'm fairly completely isolated on purpose. So in other words, anything we can do by Zoom or a drive-by, but not public gatherings for the foreseeable future. Judy's
yeah.
immune system is compromised, and so we're not taking any chances on this. But
Got
I'm
it.
happy to participate to the degree possible.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, I think it'll be this way for a while.
Agreed.
Okay,
I mean, otherwise, the CDC's no more than 10 people in a room. So,
Yeah.
that's going to be hard for most boards, committees, commissions to hold meetings
Yeah.
face to face.
Right.
I know we can't, we're not doing, everything's by virtual.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
well, thank you for the nomination, and I'm
So
pleased.
Jim, you'll need to fill out the
Online
volunteer-
application.
volunteer form. And we should, as the commission, write a letter supporting Jim so that we can attach that and get it on the selectmen's agenda as soon as possible. So we're not without a quorum.
Okay.
Great idea.
So if you want to work with Rebecca on doing that, that'd be great. Get
So
that
would-
letter.
We would
Get a
attach our
let-
letter to his application. and
Sorry?
We would attach our letter
Yes.
to his application. Okay.
More than likely, the selectmen will want you to come in and, talk. Maybe not.
Well, Yeah.
We're talking this.
Not come in and
Uh,
talk.
yeah, you know what I meant. Zoom in, as they say.
Right. Okay,
Okay,
I'm in.
Great. That's
Excellent.
great news.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jim. I think we're a lovely group.
It's a barrel of laughs. You'll love
I
it.
agree. I miss Joe. I mean, that's half the reason I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe.
yeah,
we can
I
have
have
some
mixed
members.
emotions, believe me, but, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Only go around once.
That's so true.
All right. So Joe, is there anything we need to do to formally accept your, reluctantly and formally accept your resignation?
Yeah, I make a motion that Rebecca Deans Rowe take over as chairman of the Historical Commission.
I second that.
All those in favor? Say aye. Hubbard,
Roll
aye.
call,
I
Joe.
vote for myself. Yes. Okay.
Battles, aye.
Police and I.
Congratulations, Rebecca. You're
Yeah,
the new
thank you.
chair. Also, if, let the selectmen know that there's a new chair.
Okay.
You guys send a letter to them and telling them that I stepped down as chairman. I haven't resigned yet.
Okay.
That'll be when Jim gets appointed.
And then we should reorganize and have a vice chair.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jim might want to be chair, at
He might.
Not this week. Let me learn the ropes.
least for another couple months.
All right. Is there any other business to discuss?
Now, should we schedule another meeting or should we just
should.
sort of? All right,
Actually, before we do that, I did have one other thing. I walked by that house on Parkerville Road again the other day, the one by the wetlands that's being restored with the barn and the cupola. I think it's two. And that now
67.
they're working on the barn now. It looks great.
Oh,
And I was thinking something we should consider for the next meeting is some sort of recognition for that work. Maybe if we gave we give a plaque if someone wants it with some research on the house and
I love that idea.
sort of an
Yeah, I
annual
like that.
recognition of this great work because it really looks good. And, they've been at it for like, what's it been, 2 years?
Yeah.
What number is it? Do you know? Does anybody know?
Not off the top of my head, but you'll know when you drive by. It's in
267, no, I can't remember.
the 50s, 250 something.
Is it?
The barn is painted red and the house is painted green. And
It's the one they put the vinyl siding on that kind of looks like real siding, but it isn't.
Is it a young family that's there?
I don't know. I don't know who's living there. I never really see them, but
I think it might be Megan Geary crying. I'm not sure though. That's why I was wondering the address.
okay. I can
Um,
look for it later.
I think going forward, it would be nice, especially because our budget does often allow, is that maybe what we could do, make a plan over the next couple months or whatever, even like starting in the fall, perhaps pick, or before the fiscal year ends, is maybe we could pick a bunch of houses that we would like to, with their permission, find out if they would be interested and that the Historical Society would like to donate them a sign for their houses.
I think so.
It might be a good way to build up positive PR for us as well.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think it's nice, positive.
I know,
reinforcement too, like.
Yeah,
rewarding somebody for not tearing
Yeah.
a house down.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been meaning to do it for like, the downtown, right at the corner of like Lattisquama and Main Street, it's Dean and Bob there, Jim,
The old cleaners,
yes, and,
11 Main?
Jim's neighbor works there too. I'm having like, my brain isn't working right now. Yes, like I'd like to give them, if they're interested, I'd like to offer them one of our signs. And since our budget allows for it, maybe we can, at our next meeting, maybe we could come up with, say, 5 potential
It's a great idea. Yeah.
places that we'd like to do signs. And I've talked to the guy, Bob down in Rhode Island. He and I have been chatting a little bit over the phone, and he's such a nice man. So I'd love to give him the business too. So maybe by our next meeting, we could, if everybody thinks of it, maybe everybody could come up with like a historical home or business in town that we could pay for a sign for them if they'd like it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, they've done a lot of
Okay.
work on that house on Parkerville Road. I really thought that was going to be a tear down, but
Me
someone
too, because it was.
someone put a
rough.
lot of effort and a lot of money into that, and it looks fantastic.
Does. So that's good,
I'll have to go check it out.
right? So a motion to adjourn,
Second,
all in favor?
all right,
Dean throw aye.
Aye, Battles aye.
Lisa,
I think Battle's screen froze.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah,
there I am. I think my internet connection's being a little wonky, sorry.
are you got some distance to your router?
There I am. I think so. I think I'm a little wonky right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Next time I'll go closer to it.
Meeting adjourned at 5:33, Amanda.
Am I cutting out?
all right.
Very good. Rebecca, I'll be in touch about the volunteer form.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
all
everybody.
right. Let me know how that's going, Rebecca,
Thanks,
so I
guys.
have some idea when
When the-
they're gonna put that on the agenda.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna try to get to it, this week for sure.
I'll take care of the form now.
Yeah. We did not set a date for the next meeting.
Do you want to?
Probably should, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we probably should.
How's May? What nights work best, Jim?
I'm flexible, pretty much. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are great. So
I like the 5 o'clock, Rebecca. Was that your idea?
Yeah. We're not going anywhere, right?
yeah, no fooling.
No, I can get out of my tie and shirt and get into a t-shirt. How about the
With the tie
18th?
on it.
May 18th?
Yeah,
Sure.
or 19,
works for me.
20. I'm open that week.
It's never like this.
All 3 are good for me.
Yep,
Okay.
same.
Well, let's do the 18th at 5.
Sounds great.
Monday.
Awesome. Great.
So if the selectmen if you guys can get that in and they can address that prior to
When
the
do they meet?
18th.
Okay, yeah.
They have their next meeting, I think it's the 6th. Do you want to push this out like to the 26th or just to ensure that they have a chance? I mean, I don't care. I'm free.
You're not
My
taking-
schedule's very free. So it's not that I'm trying to push out the meeting.
No, that makes sense.
What do you think
Well, I
about
mean,
that? The 26th is the day after Memorial Day weekend, but again, if you want to shoot for the 18th, and we can always change it after we hear from the Board of Selectmen too.
Yeah, that works.
Alrighty.
So you
Well,
want to,
why don't we just schedule for the 26th then?
All right,
Because
let's
it's
make it-
really nothing pressing.
all right,
And we
So
won't be going
5
out of town
PM
for a
on the
week.
5 PM on the 26th.
All right.
They'll give them 4 weeks.
Alrighty. How are you doing, Amanda? How's it going with, is your husband still working in the ER?
Yeah. Busy.
Yeah,
I think it's stressful.
I'm sure it is for all of you.
Rebecca, can you, if you cancel the meeting, can you drop us off the town thing and then we could stay?
no, I don't think you can do that.
I can set up another Zoom meeting if you guys want me to do that. Like,
Well, I don't want to have a meeting. I just want to have a social event.
yeah, I can do that.
Are we allowed to do that?
No,
Not on the recorded part anyway.
All right.
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 Yes, we have adjourned.